swear you'll never see anything like this ever again. Stupendous!
Hello everyone and welcome back to FPL Insights, your home of everything fantasy football related. Not made a video in a while, but this week we're going to be looking at Game Week 37, which is a very important game week in fantasy football, as I believe it's our second double game week of the season. So there's a lot of potential for points to be scored, and I'll waste no time and go on to my first player to look at in this double game week. So just looking at my first player to watch, and it's Raheem Sterling from Man City. Sterling is now 9.1 million on FPL, and I feel like it's a really important time to get him in, as they have two home fixtures this game week. And the reason why it's such important that they have home fixtures is because Sterling has only blanked once at home the whole season, which is extremely impressive, and obviously blank means that in all the other games he's at least scored or assisted. I feel like he's definitely a potential captain choice this week, as a lot of people are looking at Kane simply because he's got these two fixtures and a lot of people want to triple captain him. But I feel like Sterling will be a good option just simply because he's got 2 goals and 5 assists in his last 3 games. So his recent form is much better than Kane's, and given that I still have my triple captainship, I'm thinking I'm putting it on Sterling this week. So my next player to watch this game week is Alexis Sanchez for Man U. His 11.5 million price tag may put you off, but with away fixtures to Brighton and West Ham, I feel like he's definitely a wise choice this week. And United haven't been the best in the last few game weeks, but I feel like these two fixtures will be high scoring ones for the Red Devils, and obviously Sanchez will be amongst the goals and assists. With Lukaku looking like a doubt for injury, I feel Sanchez will definitely be the forefront of United's attack. So if you can splash 11.5 million on him, I'd definitely get Sanchez in. So my next player to watch this week is actually a defender, and I feel like whilst it's important to focus on the forwards in this double game week, looking at a defender who has 2 good fixtures is also a good idea, and this defender is Ben Davies for Spurs. They've got West Brom away and Newcastle at home, and I feel like Davies is a constant threat going forward and is always prone to an assist when he's crossing the ball from out wide. I think he sits at the 5.8 million mark on FPL, and I've actually got him in this week just simply because I'm banking on him to keep either 2 clean sheets or get a clean sheet and maybe an assist. So if you're looking for a defender, Davies is definitely a good choice this week. So just going on to my clean sheet of the week, despite speaking about Spurs' games, I'm going with Man City this week, simply because they have 2 home fixtures and I feel like there's a high chance they won't concede any goals in both fixture. A defender such as Laporte, who's around the 5.5 million mark, looks like a bargain when you can consider the amount of points they could score this game week. So, like I said about Spurs, either a Spurs or City defender this week is very good to have a defence. So just going on to my one to watch this week, we're going with Dusan Tadic for Southampton. The Saints are one of the poorest teams when it comes to goal scoring this year. They struggle to find themselves a consistent forward to get the goals up front, but Tadic has actually bagged himself 3 goals in his last 3 games. And he always has these patches of excellence every year on FPL, which makes him quite of a troll when it comes to consistent point scoring. But with these 2 fixtures this week against Everton and Swansea, I feel like he'll be amongst the goals, and he's definitely a good differential in midfield at 6.2 million. So just going on to my team for Game Week 37, you can see every single player, apart from Salah, has got 2 fixtures this week. We got in Kane, Gundogan and Davies this week. The only reason I got in Gundogan was because I didn't have enough money to get a more expensive midfielder, but he's actually been getting some minutes for City, so I feel like if Sterling doesn't produce, then certainly Gundogan can. I got Kane in, even though, like I said, he's not had the real good form these last few game weeks, simply because his ownership means that if he does get some goals, I could miss out on the points. With the triple captain, I'm debating whether to put it on Kane or Sterling. I feel Kane's the more solid option. But like I spoke about, even though Sterling has his good form, there is a risk of rotation there. Some clean sheets definitely possible in the defence, like with Smalling and De Gea, so that would be great for a United double up there. And now just looking at the overall rank, you can see 65,000, which is definitely one of my better places this year, and just over the 2,000 point mark. So with these last 2 game weeks now, hopefully the suggestions that I've made can really break you through in your leagues for these last 2. So again, thank you very much for watching my video, and I hope the selections I've made can mean you can go up the ranks. See you later.